on, everybody? Happy Vlogmas. It's your girl Jazz, and today we're chatting about school. So how do I even get into all of this? I'll just give you like a quick rundown, a quick history, and then we'll talk about doing school during the holidays. So first things first, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm very true to this. So I have my bachelor's degree in psychology from the illustrious Privy Indian University. Then I received my master's degree from Southern Methodist University. And now I am currently in a PsyD program getting my doctorate in clinical psychology. So I have gone to school during the holidays, more so during my master's degree program, because you're an adult. Holidays don't mean nothing when you're an adult. Like, you still got to go to work, you still got to go to school. So deal with it, buttercup. But I don't know. Now that I have a child, a fiance, a whole little family, school been kicking my butt. But the whole thing is, like, nobody really even knows I'm in school until I tell them, like, yo, I can't do this. I got homework to do. And they like, dang, girl, you are in school. Yeah. Just because y'all not no more don't mean that other people are not. But right now at my school, there are 10-week terms. So this term, I think it started in like September and it runs until the 18th of December, because we're in week 9. Yeah, we're in week 9. So I'm trying to like get all of my last few assignments together, take all the quizzes I need to take, and like do my best, really getting my like best foot forward through Thanksgiving. I made it. I think right now, I don't want to lie to y'all. I don't want to lie. I think right now I have a 99 in both of my classes, because why would I not? I always shoot for A's in my classes, because in graduate programs, you making A's and B's is like the only option. When you start getting to the C's, they like, hey, what you doing? So right now I have a 99.72 in one of my classes and a 99.47 in the other class. I don't know if you can even see that, but yes. So your girl is doing fine. It's never the problem. Actually, it kind of is. So with school, I don't know how to even explain, but you just got to keep going. Like, you just got to keep going throughout all the assignments, the tests, the quizzes, the everything. You just have to keep going, because literally it doesn't stop. And respectfully, a lot of like professors, they care, but their main focus is to get you out of their class, especially when it comes to like 10-week terms. So I've been in my, well, let me say, because I went to 2 different schools for my current program. I've been working on a doctorate since October of 2023. It is December 2025, the year of our Lord. And I took some time off because I did transfer over from counselor education supervision to clinical psychology. I don't know why I was doubting myself. Like, I was never going to be a psychologist, but I don't know. And there's nothing wrong with being a counselor educator or supervisor. I do want to say that. However, if I was going to get a doctorate, to me personally, it felt more worth it to do clinical psych. Like, I'm kind of already doing the work that I do now. So it just made more sense. Like, you can take I think a 40, maybe 48-hour course in the state of Texas. I don't know about anywhere else. And once you're licensed for 5 years, you take the course, you can just become a counselor, educator, and supervisor. And I was thinking long term, I don't think that's something I want to do. Like, I would much rather just go on to be a psychologist and make more money, have more flexibility in what it is that I decide to do, rather than just stay in the counseling space. Now, I took the long way. I took the longest way ever, because I now working to become a psychologist, I did not have to go get that master's degree, but it definitely helps me out, because I'm now like fully licensed and I'm able to like work and make money and all that, rather than just trying to like wait and get hours and be kind of like working in HR how I was in my master's program for my doctorate program. So I mean, it kind of makes sense, but you don't have to do what I did. Like, you can go straight from your bachelor's to your doctorate, which personally I recommend, especially if you're going to go to like a fully funded program My program is not fully funded. I'm going to a for-profit school, but I'm okay with that. For me personally, that works because, again, I have a child, a family, I have a job, I have things that I have to take care of. And if I was younger, I would have probably went to, God willing, one of the Ivies or something like that for my doctorate, but that's just not where the Lord had me, and I'm okay with it. School during the holidays, especially like as an adult, like I think during my master's program, it was a lot easier for me to like balance the two. But now, at my big age, I'm almost 30. 30, yes, 30, still in school. And the thing is, I'm not even almost done yet. I'm like halfway through the program. So thank God a lot of my classes transferred over from SMU and from my previous doctorate that I was working on. So I think like maybe 7 of my classes got cut. So technically I'm basically in the program like I've started in October 2023. So thank God for that. But I will not be hitting like any sort of like dissertation or practicum till like 2027. And I know that sounds so far away because we're right next door to 2026. I mean, like 2026 literally started yesterday. But it's like, dang, that feels so far away. But I keep telling myself like the time is going to pass either way. And I've always said that I wanted to be a doctor because like, why not? We're breaking all the generational courses, including the educational ones. So yeah, the time is going to pass. I might as well be working on it. Like, I'm going to be Dr. Jazz one way or another. Scraping my ass on hot concrete, but I'm still going to make it. Yeah. But so this upcoming year, I will start my year in residence. Now, what that means is I will be traveling for school. So my course work is like mostly online, but there is a hybrid component, and there's also a practicum and internship within the program. So I know a lot of people be shitting on for-profit schools. Let me tell you something. Mine never played. Like I said, oh, I gotta do what? I gotta do that and a dissertation? What? Yeah, because my program is not APA accredited. Boo, I know, womp, womp, womp. I'm already doing the work I do. Personally, I hate to say it. I don't mean to sound ridiculous. I love what I do, but I also need more money. I'm already doing the work that I want to do. I just need the funds to back me up. So this is what this is for. An investment in myself. Clock it. Okay. So with that, it's like, I don't care about it not being APA accredited and all of that stuff for me. Again, you do what works for you. But for me, in the state of Texas, they accept my program and all the coursework because it is APA equivalent. And for those of y'all who don't know, y'all just watching the video, thank you so much. But APA is American Psychological Association. So they do a lot of like publications. They're this whole like formatting people. That's them. Can't stand them, but also love them down. So my program is preparing me to be a psychologist with actual like coursework and all of the mock interviews, mock assessments, and all that stuff. So I'm about to start that process next year. So I'll have a year in residence, which starts in the summer. I'll be going to St. Charles. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? No, I was about to say Louisiana, Illinois. I'm like, St. Charles, Louisiana. No, I'm not going there. God forbid. St. Charles, Illinois. Then I'm going to Anaheim, however you say it, California. There's normally one in Dallas. Normally the winter one is in Dallas. Like, I think the one from January to March. I hope, I pray that one is in Dallas because I don't want to continue traveling that much. And then after Dallas, normally we go back to St. Charles, Illinois. So I will be traveling, and I think the one in Illinois, both of those are 9 days. So it'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then a travel day on Sunday. Yes. So the 9 days in the first term of me traveling, in the fourth term of me traveling. Then when I go to California, it'll be 5 days. And then if it's in Dallas, that'll be another 5 days. So lots of traveling. And during that time, we'll be doing like assessments, getting to know each other, all of the things. So I'm very excited about that. Like, that was something that also interested me about the program, because like, I love to travel. Why would I not want to do it for school? Like, yeah. So I'm really excited about it. I don't know if I'm going to take my family, but I definitely will be documenting. My fiance just looked at me like, hell no, we ain't going in this economy. But I don't know if they will be coming or not. Maybe on the 5-day ones, not the 9-day ones. How about that, honey? Okay. We'll see. Either way it goes, I will be documenting the process, because I know I'm going to be stressed out, hair falling out, weight up and down, sliding down the wall, crying, throwing up, shitting up my back. Because, I mean, that's just what programs do. Like, they prepare you to be a culturally competent whatever it is that you're trying to be. So, yes. So I'm very excited about that. School has definitely been going. School is my favorite thing on the planet. Like, there is nothing like an educated person, because that's something that nobody can take away from you. And it's always been something that's very important to me. So yeah, I'm very excited. Does it feel weird being like the only person in school right now? Yes and no. Like, all of my friends, fiance, whatever, like the people that are close to me have already like been through their master's program, and nobody is looking at a doctorate but me. My fiance, shut up. But it's like, I don't know. I've always said, like, from the time that I was in undergrad, I was like, I'm going to be a psychologist. Like, I'm going to be a doctor. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody else is doing. Me personally, I was gonna do it. Thank you, honey. And it's okay. Like, the road to anything worthwhile is going to be long and hard. That's just simple. Like, I've always wanted to do this. I said that I was going to do this. Why would it not be easy? Like, I don't know, but I feel like anything I ever do is never easy. I just make it look easy. What? How do I make stuff hard? How have I made schooling hard? I kind of took the long way, but other than that, we're just talking about school right now, though. We're trying to clock my tea. Yeah. So, yeah, like, it can be lonely sometimes, because literally I've just been handling everything by myself, and people be forgetting that I'm in school until I be like, I am in school. I have homework to do. I got to prepare for the term. I have a discussion post to do by Thursday. I got to reply to 2 people by Sunday. Like, nobody really knows what be going on in my life. I move like Beyonce on the internet off of this channel. Anyway, so I don't know. Like, yes, it is very lonely, but I kind of prefer it. I don't need any additional distractions or people in my business trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't do, because I'm gonna do what I want anyway. Like, I've always been like that. You can never tell me what to do. So, yeah. But I mean, that's it. Like, the program itself is going very well. I won't talk about why I switched programs. I kind of told y'all a little bit, but there was a little cultural, racial stuff going on there that I did not feel supported in. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like that. I don't really like that at all. But I really enjoy my university now. Like, I love it. It is so much fun. They have a lot of things to do. And it's more so like being connected to each other. Because on the little like homepage, you can find all various types of alums who are like in your area. They do like little meetups and mixers and networking events. I said, oh, okay, that's cute. This kind of cute. I like that. I might not go, but it's good to have the option. Like, you never know who you might run into or meet. But I've always been really big and into like networking and stuff. That was one of the main reasons why I went to SMU, because I knew that I wanted to stay my behind in Dallas. And one thing about it, that SMU alumni network is gonna find its way. It don't matter if they graduated in 76. They gonna find you. Like, oh, you went to SMU? Graduated, did, yeah. And then, of course, going to PV, like, HBCU love is deep. Runs deep in my bones. And I've also had kind of like the best of both worlds with my education, going to an HBCU, to a PWI, now going to school online. It's definitely different, but I love my experience. So don't let anybody bring you down. Do what works for you. And even if you gotta do it by yourself, girl, call me up. People be calling me up for everything else anyway. So you might as well. Call me up. Don't hit me up. Why not? Well, that's all, y'all. If you need support, drop it down below. You might find somebody who can help you out with me. Bye.